All right, and we're live. What's up, everybody who's right here at the moment? I doubt anybody's here, but anybody's watching the replay, thank you. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Me and Antonio are going to be going live talking about a topic today. We're going to get into it in about a little bit. Um, and yeah,
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing today? Another Thursday here. I guess we're going to do like not a resume, but like we're going to talk about again the different about Amazon and eBay to what you want to do and what you prefer to do. How we manage or how we do our eBay and how Rodriguez uh, does his stuff. Like that is more Amazon. That is the comparing like our two guests that we got, that's Eddie that pretty much does eBay, and Rodriguez that mostly does Amazon.
yeah, we're going to be basing it off our experience as well. Me and Antonio both sell mainly on, well, personally myself, I sell mainly on eBay, and Antonio sells on eBay, Poshmark, and Goat, right?
Go to StockX.
Yeah, whatever. eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Goat, StockX, all the regular platforms that everybody technically sells on. And you said that we're gonna compare what?
Amazon versus eBay slash everything that is not Amazon.
Yeah, I mean,
eBay.
we can start like talking about inventory wise, and this really does have to do with the type of business models um, that you're running yourself. Because when I first started doing eBay, I would just pick up, stuff that I assumed was gonna make me a good amount of profit, um, like home run items. I try to pick those up the most. Um, Really, capital wasn't the issue; it was just experience. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I wanted to try to, you know, get the best stuff that I could find to maybe offset if it's a bad buy, and like I don't lose any money. Um, I didn't know that from the beginning, but yeah, in the beginning, I was just trying to find like good items that I could probably make 100% ROI or more on it. Um, Rodriguez says Amazon is better. We got Maria in the chat. What's up? Um,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I agree with you. When you start, like, mostly how we also how we met, like we're going to Ross and Marshalls, and those are like really low cost items that you can you can do 100% ROI or more if you're like Bobby. But I mean, yeah, that's like the way to like get experience and I guess know about shoes and know what it move or what not move, and and just literally just getting experience. And we know, but like as we growing up in business wise, like Ross and Marshall is it's just not enough. You can find, I mean, or at least it's like imagine in 2020, 2021, 2022, start 2022, like it was nothing in Ross and Marshall. Like how those people, a lot of people get out of the business just because, oh no, Ross and Marshall didn't have nothing. I just have to find a job. And a lot of people like just didn't work anymore, like didn't do anymore. Like they just didn't get into like a for I mean, it's a bad example like us that we just went to find to source it somewhere else. Like outlets. We found like a warehouse, like a Deeds warehouse. We find a lot of other um source of inventory. Like and some people just no, just stick in with Ross or Marshall, even though they don't have nothing. And it was rough for a lot of people for I would say like a year and a half.
yeah, um, I want to say that the more you're in this business, the more you see the sustainability, and the more you have to adapt to the different changes, and just not where you source, but like Antonio said, like we used to just go to Ross and Marshalls. Now we only go to outlets. We still hit Ross and Marshalls when we can. I personally don't care to hit them anymore, but before that's all we knew. Um, And when things got tough and there was nothing there, we had to find a way. Um, and I want to like kind of transition this where like eBay, like while I don't do Amazon that much anymore, um, seriously, like when I did it last year for almost a full year, like seriously, like where I was mainly only doing Amazon and eBay was my little side thing. Um, it taught me like you can you probably have to be doing more volume and making less margin or less profit than if you want to do like a lot of numbers. You're gonna have that's just something that's bound to happen. um Not all the time, but most of the times it does happen. The more volumes you do, the less money you're gonna make. But because you're selling so much, you're gonna be making more money, if that makes sense. I think that Amazon like kind of business thinking or whatever transferred over to my eBay business now because I want to be doing volume and as opposed to making $100 profit on each pair of shoe that I sell because I just know that's not sustainable. It's something that I can't do myself. Um, and while there are a lot of differences, they're really, really, really similar. They're
Yeah.
really different in terms of like the way you do things. So like on eBay, you have to list your items. You have to take pictures of the items or have pictures of the items. You have to put the title, you have to put the description, you have to put the item specific. So like if it's a shoe, you got to put it's brown, if it's a men's size 12, the UK size, etc. And that could be a little
More work.
intimidating, yeah, and hard for people that don't know, because you have to learn how to list on Amazon. You just scan the barcode and everything comes up. The listing's already made. It's probably already ranked, and you just have to put. I paid $20 for this, and I have 20 of it, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah, I think the most difficult thing, I mean, from at least for me as a beginning, the difficult part of eBay was shipping for me, like because you don't know. I mean, I think still at this moment, I don't know what is like the name from the priority boxes. Like I don't know because I learned from Postmark, and in Postmark you can chip with everything. Like you're allowed to chip everything. Like before 5 pounds, it's fine. Use whatever box. They don't care. Like it's easy. Like it's not. You don't have to think about it. And then when you go into eBay, like and to say how we were talking the other day, like that you chip cube mail, something like that. That's like what I didn't even know that, like that you can chip this kind of stuff, like a shoes in those kind. Like it's hard, like like for people that just starting, like maybe, I mean, at least for me, it was, I would say, intimidated. Like I just didn't know how to chip. Maybe I lost some money because I chip wrong. Sometimes chipping comes back to you because you put wrong something, or like I believe one time I put like first class and I chip in priority mail. But like there's stuff that you're learning in the process. But I think that was like one of the hardest parts for me on eBay, and
Yeah,
also because I just pretty much born Poshmark after I started Amazon, and then like I just changed to Poshmark, and pretty much in Poshmark you don't have any returns and you don't lose any money. Like, and even if you have a return, Amazon Poshmark had their own like return label. Like you don't have to do nothing. On
yeah,
eBay, you got a return and you lose the shipping that you ship to the people. It's a loss.
yeah.
Today I got a return that said I just didn't like it. Didn't like it. They look chunky, or something like that. Like, okay, but yeah, I mean, I getting a lot of more returns on eBay, but still, like in Amazon was like 20% return rate, and here is like 3. I mean, still I got like 6 return this week, and it was like it's 3.6%. Like I just saw right now it was like 27 returns out of 857 souls.
For Amazon or eBay?
eBay.
That's
No,
not bad.
Amazon will be like 100 sales, 20, 20, 20 back, 20 return.
Yeah. Uh, I like how you said, one of the hardest things, and we should continue on that. Like, let's say the hardest thing on eBay, the hardest thing on Amazon. You said the first thing when you're starting out was shipping. Was it the same for Amazon or no? Like, you just
Amazon, when like a first time reseller, like when I just got to first time, I was like selling toys and stuff. I lose a lot of money in Amazon in anything because Amazon to be a beginning like level zero is hard. And yeah, counting shipping, every Amazon fee that they charge, a lot of returns. It's such. I just did a lot of mistakes on Amazon. I mean, if you see it right now, $200 mistake is not much because we do a whatnot and we lose more. But like right now, $200 is nothing. But when you start, $200 is your inventory pretty much. And what I just didn't like about Amazon as I started is like I was doing like 11-12% of profit for every 10K. It was 1.1 thousand dollars, and that was nothing. And on Poshmark, on eBay, I would say you can make 100% ROI in that moment. I was doing like I use shoes, and like you buy it for 6, sell it for 30. It was good. But yeah, for Amazon, I think everything is scary when you start. Like I don't
yeah,
know. Every a lot of stuff is just so automatic. You never see it. They charge you, but you don't even know that they charge you. Yeah. Also, the part of like that they like pay you every 15 days. It was really hard for me in that moment because I just didn't have so much money. I probably had like 1.5K in a credit card, and that was all in that moment. And to waiting 15 days to get my stuff, I sometimes was like, boy, I just gotta wait. I can't go outside and buy anymore, because
yeah. That's unfortunate. Matthew Canton says, "What do you do about Lost FBA Inventory? Is this a Canton resale? What's up, bro? I didn't have an issue with that when I did Amazon, mainly because I probably didn't even check, which is my fault. Sometimes Amazon would send me like emails saying, "Oh, we reimbursed you for this." I don't know why, but um, a lot of people use reimbursement services or whatever those services are. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not gonna 100% comment on it. But um, yeah, you just gotta find a way because um,
my
I'm
inventory
pretty
lab
sure.
tells you though.
Not inventory lab.
But they tells you when they when they do a reimbursement to you, they tell
Yeah.
you that you got.
All right, we about to add Rodriguez resale into this live stream.
Yo,
What
what's
up,
up?
bro?
So, bro,
Fresh cut. We're looking fresh. Um, but right now we're going to be talking about the differences. Oh, no, well, yeah, I mean you can say the differences, but we're going to be talking about our experience selling on eBay and Amazon. Rodriguez, you only sell on Amazon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a bozo. No, I'm just kidding. But nothing wrong with that. Like I said last stream, you got to do what you got to do, and whatever's working for you,
yep.
just keep doing it. Um, but yeah, I think Antonio, your problem with the shipping could have been avoided if you didn't start from, let's say, 0 0. Like you could have watched some YouTube videos and be like,
yeah,
okay, this is how to do the shipping. But that's how a lot of people start. Like they start by knowing nothing and they just go into it. And at at, at a certain point, it's a good thing because if you just watch 100 videos and don't start, that's worse. But um, yeah, I mean, one of the main things that annoys me about eBay, as opposed to Amazon, is tracking numbers. On Amazon, you have this software called Inventory Lab, where whenever you make a sale, it tracks it for you. You don't do anything. On eBay, I have to track each sale individually on a spreadsheet. Before it was a little annoying, but now I have a spreadsheet that I bought from Hustling Hooks. It's pretty nice. So it does basically everything. I just have to put in the numbers, which is quite annoying, but I got used to it. But that's one of the hardest things about keeping up with your eBay is having to input the numbers normally, having to go to going to see where all the fees are, looking at each item. eBay makes it a little easy by putting the pictures and everything. Like it's spot on. Amazon doesn't. Like, they just tell you, like, if you have like 10 of the same SKU, like all different sizes, and you see on what's it called, Seller Central, it's absolutely horrible. I don't recommend you track your numbers like that on Amazon. I used to when I first started out, but then I got Inventory Lab and it saved me a lot of time.
Yeah.
Oscar says I do very light FBM, but I'm all FBA. Rodriguez, did you when you first started, did you automatically use Inventory Lab, or how did you calculate how much
Uh,
you're making?
at first we used the Exceller list because we did books,
Oh,
so we just kept that until like probably the beginning of the year. Um, 2020 we started using Inventory Lab.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, so Exceller list tells you your numbers too and everything?
yeah. I mean, it tells you like your shipment. I think Billy he made one. He made a
I
post
saw it.
today. Yeah,
Oh, just from shipments then.
yeah, but it doesn't like show you like what Inventory Lab does. Like
Hmm.
keep track of your profit and everything.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's more for like books and everything.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, what you saying, Tony?
Yeah, I mean, to go back to the thing, like when I started, like when I like knew the reselling, that like a reselling here is a thing. I mean, watching a lot of videos, but pretty much it was like how people source and how people like make money. Like most of the videos in YouTube was like, oh, how you make money selling on Amazon. It was like mostly like that, and pretty much when I like already have the products and stuff, I started watching, but like it takes so long, and you you start learning in the first achievement, but like every achievement is different. Like depends how much you have. Like, uh, in your first achievement, maybe you send 10 stuff, and maybe all 10 stuff go for one place or two places, and you separate it. You start learning. Also, like when I started, I was like trying to find a job because like the restaurant where I was working was closing. I was like, well, I need to do something, and I was watching somebody that is like, oh, the first person to make a $1 million selling on Amazon and whatever, reselling,
Woo.
getting like stuff from Walmart and Target and selling, and I started doing that. And then one by when I started like following people on Instagram, I got like a receive resell.
Yeah, Reezy
Hmm.
resells.
I then I watched the first like achievement stuff from him, and then I got Rinsey, and I got a lot of other people, and then I just switched. When I got Rinsey, I switched. Like I stopped Amazon, but I never closed the account. I just like put it the ones like you pay $1 for every chip or for every stuff that you sell, and until I met you and I changed it back. When we were able to sell Nike and Adidas and all that stuff.
Yeah, Rodriguez asked earlier, how did we meet? We met at a Ross. What was it, 2021, right? Like January or something.
Yeah, I think so.
We met at a random Ross.
Uh,
Yeah, I saw him getting all the shoes. Well, actually, I had like went to the store, like, and then I pulled some like two pairs, and this dude was like there with like a full car. I'm like, what the hell did I do wrong?
Yeah, and he got first than me. He was paying first than me and everything.
Come on,
Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah, like I was there before him. Like I was just thinking, well, I guess I wasn't gonna pick those shoes up. But yeah, I mean, that's how we met. I think when you're like an Amazon beginner reseller, getting
Mhm.
Inventory Lab is like one of the main things you have to do. And like, after that, everything gets easy. You just have to gotta learn how to use it, start doing
Yeah.
treatments, and the next main thing is getting the good inventory. You know, um, I think it's the same with eBay. Like once you well, actually, I think it's a little bit different on eBay. Like you start sourcing, and then you get better at um, then
Sorry.
you get better at doing like having a spreadsheet, having tracking every sale, knowing your numbers, etc. Because if it was as easy as getting one little program and it does everything, um, you know I think a lot of eBay resellers would be way more organized. But because it's like how it is right now, you got to do everything yourself, and it's time consuming, and just people just avoid it. I don't know why. Like I would hate to not know my numbers. Like I got to know how much I'm making per month. I got to know how, like,
How
whatever.
how you know what you're going to buy again if you didn't know if you made profit or not? Like
Yeah.
there's some eBay people that, I mean, they don't do nothing. They don't like track of their sales or nothing, because you can see how much money you sold on eBay, but you don't know like specific, like, I mean, at least if you go one by one and you check it, and then how you know how much you pay. Imagine if you buy 100 shoes a week. How you know how you pay for? You're going to go ticket by ticket. Yeah, like, I mean, maybe like, sometimes if you start like buying a $50 inventory lot, I mean, sometimes for me it's a lot, like
Yeah.
sometimes it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
To do a spreadsheet is free, like it's not that difficult. I won't say that I did it myself, but my wife did it. Just copy and paste. But like, I believe that you can check like a YouTube video about like, oh, how you create like the numbers that just like a plus alone, like you put one and then it's $2 and stuff. It shouldn't be that difficult, and that's free. Like, it's tedious. You have to do it. Like sometimes, I do it in a book. I don't even put it straight,
Holy.
and then I just go and put it, because sometimes my problem right now is like I have a storage unit and I go pick the shoes, bring it home, and pack. And sometimes I just have to do other stuff and I just don't go to my spreadsheet and do it. I just put it here and do it. And you know, you have to be organized. For me, it's working right now. I mean, I understand my mess, but I mean, you have to know your numbers, because you need to know what you're going to buy again.
Yeah, Julian asked, how much volume would you move on Amazon before switching to Inventory Lab? Good question. I would say, like, I honestly don't have a pinpoint number, but when it gets to the point where you can't track each individual sell yourself without it getting annoying, do it. And I would, like, looking at it, I would do it day one. If I was
Mm-hmm.
serious and getting into Amazon and doing it, I would do it day one, because I'm not gonna be tracking each individual sell. It's just annoying. Oscar says, I got to do better with that stuff. I guess he's talking about tracking numbers. His wife made him a spreadsheet. Needs more details. He's going mad.
I
Yo,
can
buy Hustle and Hooks spreadsheet.
I can send you mine, like my pictures, if you want to see it too. Like, it's easy. I have it in Google Sheets.
Yeah. Bay Kick Bays. Wait, how do you say that name? I was gonna say Base Kicks. He says, how much
Base.
have you invested in bad buys? I think one
Was
of my worst buys. Hold on. Go ahead.
was what not?
Go ahead.
No, no.
Um, I spent like I bought like 40 pairs of some shoe on Hibbit, and I've only sold like 5, and I bought them in 2021. Um, so it was like around 1K there, and then I probably spent like $2,000 on bad buys the last I would say year or 6 months. The last year, 6 months, because you know I don't know who said this, but I saw somebody post, they were like, if you don't have bad buys, you're not buying enough stuff. Um, so just got to keep buying to basic kicks. Okay, that's his name. You just got to keep buying stuff. And of course, there's always gonna be um a bad buy here and there, but there's one that sticks out to me. It's some baseball cleats that were just horrible.
So, so
Softball, sorry, they were softball. I
I
bought
just think I just think that, like, there's some like bad buys that, like, you pretty much like I have to donate it, and there's some like bad buys that, like, you have to price it right to let it go.
Yeah. And I'm just talking about stuff that just sits. That's a bad buy. Rodriguez, you have a bad buy that you remember? Like,
Yeah, with the FBA boys.
I was remembering that.
10K.
nah, that sucks.
And
Any other ones? I
you,
remember one now.
you lose money on that, or you like a broke it?
Yeah, probably like 2-3K probably total.
I mean, at least you got back 7, right? Or whatever, how much you got
Yeah.
back. Well, I guess it wasn't total loss, which is good.
Yeah.
but that's
But
still messed up.
I mean, 10K I could have made like probably like 12K with that. 2 more K with that.
Yeah, but now you know, live and learn. But
Don't
I
trust
think
people on Instagram.
yeah. But one another bad buy I would say like for Amazon was the I think it wasn't 2021.
Halloween bolos.
Yeah, the Halloween
Yeah,
bolos
I like that
or the
shit.
I still have
inflatables.
some.
I still got like 50 and sitting at Amazon.
I have one that was returned, but I bought like so less than like so much less than like you got. I got I think like total was like 30. I didn't got too many, and in the last I just broke even or lost money or whatever. I just got one return and I like it was like open and just didn't sell it back.
I don't remember, but I probably got more than 150.
I think I have a picture of
Yeah,
where I
I sent
bought it.
Rodriguez the info, but like it's like almost a year. So
Yeah,
base basic kicks asked Rodriguez, what do you sell mostly?
probably like clothing items. That's what I mostly sell.
Yeah,
Shoes and clothing, yeah.
I think those seasonal stuff you just have to be FBN and that's it. Like pretty much like is this something that is like a 1K or less ranking? Like I just got in the store listed, and if I don't sell it before I leave the store, I just don't buy it. I had to be like something that it was like that in December or like November, December, in the first year that I start with toys was like that. Like I just buy in the store, and if I didn't sell it, I leave it. I
yeah,
remember that was like this X. It was some huge X from the kid for the little kid that does videos. You
yeah.
remember?
Ryan, I think that's his name.
Ryan, yeah, and that was like a so hype. Literally, were like a person Jordan, like I was Travis Scott baby's ex. Like literally you list it in seconds. If you list like how you call it the lowest price, it's just listed by
Buy
box.
box. Yeah, it was those.
Is you listed by box of the fly, and like some of them were like Target exclusive, and they have like the picture of Target, but it doesn't matter, like they were flying. It was really cool, but uh, still you got returns in that kind of stuff, and
Yeah,
cheap, cheap and expensive because those eggs were like 6-7 pounds.
they were fat, dude.
Yeah, they were heavy.
Yeah,
I never knew what those eggs had inside. Like right now, they're still like they're still out there, and they're not hype anymore. You can see even in Ross and Marshall, and you see them like it always bring me the memory. That's a hype. Nah, it's not hype anymore.
yeah. I mean, and with looking at it now, everybody like those inflatables. Everybody can get a couple of them. So that goes to show, like, if everybody can get it, rethink about buying it in like bulk, because also you got to think about all the bolo groups or all the cook groups or the discords that are telling their members to or beginners like, hey, go to Lowe's, buy this, it'll sell today if you FBM it, and uh, yeah, that's how the price tanks, and that's exactly what happened last year. Everybody and their grandmas were buying
The
inflatables.
price went from like $80 each to like $30.
Yeah, it was pretty
Even
bad.
lower. But I saw it later, like way later, way later.
Yeah,
That this guy Maxwell,
Carter,
Carter.
yeah.
yeah, he was like, like we didn't make the mistake as the beginners because like like all the beginners were buying the 12.99 ones and 30, and they bought the ones at Home Depot that were like $200 or $300, and they were selling it for $600, and no one, I know a lot of people did that because a $300 inflatable and whatever, and like all the like, remember also that we were talking about all the like people that want to sell those kind of stuff, new people, new Amazon, to just get on gated, automatic on gating, all this stuff. They just were selling those for nothing, and it was it was horrible that. But I think that's something to like. If we wanna do some seasonal stuff, have to be like big tickets and FBN. fast.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, but now I'm just not even gonna do it because like now the space is like everybody's in the Discord, everybody's in something, so all that stuff is gonna tank. It's guaranteed it's gonna tank
Yeah, and I think
unless nobody can find it
yeah,
or you get early to it. Sorry for
yeah, and I
interrupting.
think what we're doing right now is just good. We know where to find our stuff, and shoes and clothes is shoes is like you can sell it all the year, but like in Christmas you can also say that they're seasonal because people buying a lot of gift and stuff.
Yeah. Um. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something I forgot though. It was something about the Bolos. Golly.
Well,
Oh, we got Let's Roll Tina says I gotta tell y'all this OG lady learned from y'all and applaud that you're all doing this early in life and not the beginning of your second half of the century. Yeah, thank you, Tina. Thanks. Hopefully you can get something out of this, and like you said in your comment, you are. So appreciate you for tuning in. Basic kick ass. You guys in any cook groups or discords? Um, I'm not. I left all the ones that I was in.
yeah, me too.
It's just I just don't have time to check every
Yeah,
time. A lot of them they're like with OA leads or like let's say specifically with shoes that I'm looking at, you have to like as soon as they send the message, you have to look at the link, see if you want to buy it and buy it right there and then, or else it's gonna sell out because everybody else is gonna buy the shoe too. So if it's a good lead,
just so
so
much.
I just didn't have time to always look at Discord, and I still don't have time, so I'm just not gonna do it.
I remember about a OA lead from Carter's group, bro. That thing tanked bad.
So everybody bought it.
I think it was some shoes.
Yeah, I think like for me, Discord groups they're just so much, so like just so much information. Like you have to like literally just be in one of the pages and like just say like I'm going to be here and I'm just going to cut from here, whatever. It's just so hard. I've been in a lot. I was like, I think cup groups are good for like people that
Hmm.
don't do RA, that they just like do OA and they're just being there all the time, just doing it, like bots and buy like that. I think it will work. It means you do only OA. I think it will be good. It will be at least for shoes. I think one of the best one that I was like a flip, something like that. That
Flip,
it
flip.
was yeah, it was like $100. Right now it's like a 500, and they always post like that they like make a lot of money and stuff like. But when I was there, it was so difficult because they're in everything. Like they sell everything. Like you have to just decide what you're going to buy.
What
It's
the
just
heck?
it's just so
With
hard.
that.
It's so hard. And then like after I discovered that like you can if you have Twitter, you can just go to Twitter and just go and find people that does it. And I follow like 3 or 4 accounts that they notify you staying as a co-group. It's the same. It's annoying, but it's annoying sometimes because sometimes you don't want some stuff and they just bringing you breaks, but like whatever. But they're free. It's free, and like you follow them, you put notify, and they just bring you stuff sometimes. And I'm driving and they put like, oh, it's a sneaker pass right now, and boom, you got it. If you don't have that, you don't even know.
Yeah,
And it helps
yeah,
a lot. I'm free, $0.
yeah. Julian says Discord has helped me a lot. I'm not saying Discords are bad, not like 100%. They've helped me out
Yeah.
like tremendously, but like the more and more you progress as a seller, I think Discord has just become less important. You're gonna use it less and less, and that's just my experience with it. If you're a beginner, 100% join a Discord, get some knowledge from there, read everything, um, and yeah, I mean, like it's one of the best things you can do starting out. That's what me and Rodriguez did, and look where we are now.
Yeah. I probably did my like first 200K just from bolos probably.
Yeah, and I mean, what do you think about how the Bolo situation is now? Like where everybody's literally an Amazon seller. Like,
I mean,
well, not
like
everybody,
at
but
first, like, I mean, it was like 2 years ago. So, or was it? Yeah, 2 years ago, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so
It was way easier.
yeah, it was that there was only like 200, not even 200. It was like 100 people in just the Discord, and
Yeah.
not that many people knew. Just like the patio heaters too.
Yeah, that was an insane. That literally made people rich, as well as chlorine. That was just last year too.
Yeah,
I was just
Chlorine. I wish I would have gotten that, but there is none where I live.
yeah,
But
I
it's
was scared to do that
yeah,
after what happened to Jake.
yeah,
Oh yeah, bro.
that was also like it was really a specific situation that happened in the war, and also, I mean, you had to have the money and you had to be prepared and you know how to do it. Like, oh, you don't have to have COVID. You know, it was kind of like, you know, you have to know how to work with. Like for me, in that moment, I was still selling like used shoes. You know, I was flipping like $20 at a time. You know, like after that, I started to doing new shoes and started to flow in more money. But like I would say, like I wasn't prepared for that. Like I just don't like. I mean, that's cool as how this guy did it. Like I mean, it's, for me, it looks like a hero and everything. But like, if the opportunity was in front of me, I just wouldn't know how to do it. You know.
Yeah,
So
and yeah, I mean, I didn't know it either, but like looking at it from other people's perspective, or like what other people did with it, it's like, wow, that's insane. And like, I'm not beating myself up over like, let's say, oh, I didn't get the patio heater bolo 2 years
Mhm.
ago. I didn't get the bolo last year. You know, it is what it is. Like, you know,
Did you guys ever do pools?
not even pools, no.
No. Come on.
I
That was
was
like
on
that
gated.
was like the funnest one. The
I was on
pools.
gated. I was gated. Sorry, I was gated.
You're gated. Ah.
I think Intex is auto one gate now or something, right?
Yeah, but when you didn't sell nothing for like 1 year, Amazon, you
What
gated.
about the summer waves?
That was a Walmart brand. That's auto
Yeah.
one gate too.
Yeah.
I didn't even check, dude.
The thing is
Come
like
on.
I for that period for that
You let
moment
Cody get all the pools, huh?
for that moment I wasn't selling on Amazon. I was like in 2021 that I start back when I met Kevin because you know I was doing
Mm.
shoes and like he was like, oh, I know how to get on Nike, you know.
Yeah.
You charged him $500.
So,
No,
nah.
I did it for the low. Basic kicks. Oh my god, I keep getting this mixed up. Says he's conflicted. He's in a few discords, but he feels like the time is too much. Info coming in all at once, 100%. Twitter, where you're getting your info from the most. That's where Antonio gets his info from, as well as me now. I follow Sneakers. I think it's just the Sneakers Twitter account or something. I don't know. It's Sneakers Stock or something. They just post like whenever a new release is gonna come out, and that's it.
Yeah, the best one it called Soul Links, Soul Links, Soul Link. It's the best one. They even have an app that is just you don't like do it, you have it, and then like every time that shoe came, they like send you a notification, you click it, and it takes you directly to the Nike app or the Nike team that is or Adidas or whatever. It's so cool, so cool. Soul Links, it's a red thing. As you want, just DM me on Instagram and I send you the information. And there are another ones that how Kevin said, like a sneaker Twitter, and the other one is J23. But it's
Yeah.
free, you know. It's still annoying sometimes, but you know, I make money from there. It doesn't matter, it's annoying. I just put it in like airplane mode when I go to sleep, and that's it.
Yeah. It just reminds me of when stuff comes out because like I have nobody to remind me. So I'm like, I used to forget all the time, like when a shoe would drop, and I'd be like, I see everybody posting that they got the shoe. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. For example, you didn't got into the Jordan 4 military black in on Foot Lockers, right? Yesterday.
I would try, but Foot Locker was acting up. It just pissed me off. I just
Oh, did
didn't go
you?
for it.
Oh, well,
But
I
I
did.
saw it. Yeah.
I did, and I won. But it's cheap to hunt.
Yeah.
And they
FedEx is
notify.
gonna steal it. No, just kidding.
They notify me. They notify me, and I get in, and you know, I'm going to make like $50 because they tell me to do it. You know.
Do you guys ever do OA for eBay?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just did some on Saturday on East Bay,
Oh yeah.
but like in a long time, I haven't done OA. Like you can classify as like going for sneaker drops as OA because you're buying them, like,
Mm-hmm.
and you hit on those every so often, but not like I'm like sitting at home and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do some OA for eBay.
You
Nah, I
going
don't
on
do that.
the Yeezy slides the 25th?
Yeah, we were. Well, I went for those right now. You trying to cop a pair, boy?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, if I get
Man,
my size, I'm keeping it.
I went in Foot Locker, Champs. There is a local store here that I went to. I didn't went. My wife did because she works next door. Uh, Also, if you sign in on Adidas app, in the other Adidas app, not confirmed app, Adidas, the black
Confirm.
app, is not confirmed. The
Oh, not
other
confirm. Just a regular
it's like
Adidas.
retail. It's like a sneaker pass, but Adidas sneaker pass. Uh, I try and Hibbett, but I don't. I'm I'm gated in Hibbett. Like they don't want to sell me stuff anymore.
You're banned.
Yeah,
Ungated.
I'm gated. Yeah, Hibbett
So,
doesn't want to sell me.
Saul asked, "What flag is that in the back?"
Venezuela.
And Atanasio, I think that's what he said. Kevin, are you still in college? No, I dropped out of college like last year, I think. Saul asked thoughts on doing Spanish content for YouTube. I'm not too much of a great Spanish speaker myself, but I think Antonio would do a great job in making straight
Yeah, I
Spanish
mean,
content.
I'm thinking it's just I just don't know like how Kevin have time to do this. Like for me, like this like this like 2 past months, it's been so full. I've been working like like triple what I was used to working because now we doing less profit, but we're cheaping more right now. We're selling so much more. I barely have time for me. Like it's not true. Because I have time for me, I don't have time for doing something else. But it's just hard. Like right now, but I would like to do like not like sneakers, not like shoes reselling. YouTube channel. I'm mostly about like I was thinking more like how you do like you have your own company in the United States and how you work by yourself, how you make money, how you survive. That you don't have to like go and work in a restaurant or work in constructions. And I think a lot of like Latin speakers will appreciate that more than English speakers, because they're already here.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, and that's where just making a channel or reselling, whatever. It doesn't have to be just reselling. Like, talking about that, it's gonna be well, not huge, but like there's a market for it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Even
I
if
was
it's
thinking.
small or whatever, there's a market for it.
Yeah, I was thinking like introducing like that, like kind of like, hey, like how you do it, like how you make a LLC or whatever, and then like, oh, this is what I do, and like I put like kind of like your videos going to stores and stuff, like how to explain like what is my business. But I don't think it's gonna do it this year. I don't think so. It's too much work.
Excuses. Rodriguez talking about he sells clothes. We'll talk about everything else. This is a everything stream. Me and Antonio saw on eBay. Rodriguez only sells on Amazon. You got to talk
Just
about everything.
clothing it's just so boring. That's why.
Yeah. Oscar asked, when are y'all coming back to my hood? We're going back August
In the
20
20s.
something.
In the 20s, yeah.
We're going back to North Carolina.
Probably like around the 22nd to the 27th, something like that. We're not sure yet, but
we're going for Hair Tornadoes reselling event. And that's like an event, I think, only for eBay sellers. There's people who sell on eBay and Amazon and just Amazon there as well. Well, not really. I think mostly it's just eBay, like Amazon, like eBay, Amazon together.
I would say mostly eBay, but it's like mostly for the like vintage and thrift store people. But like I think it's cool just to go. I want to meet like a daily refinement. I want to meet Rinsey. I want to meet Harry Tornado as well. And there are a lot of people that are going, but I think it's a cool experience. And
yeah, it's a good networking event. I know about a lot about networking in Miami, so it's a great thing to do every once in a while.
It's cheaper than Miami.
Yeah, it's cheaper because it's in North Carolina. Who the fuck goes to North Carolina?
No, but
anyways,
$300. It's so much cheaper.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oscar, you can come with us. The ticket's like $300 though. So
yeah, well, they said that it's going to be like I believe that they said that it was like
they give you lunch. They're gonna give you drinks.
Free drinks and all this stuff.
They're gonna talk about stuff. So I mean, I think it's worth it. Like I'm just gonna go for the networking, but like all that is just a plus.
Are we going to Kentucky as well?
Saul said you should hang out with FBA boys in Miami. I already did.
Yeah, Rodriguez too.
I didn't
No,
know
it's
they
all
would
good. It's all good.
scam people though. But yeah, Oscar says he's a network king of his city. Yo, that's insane. Oscar knows everybody. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, we were all over the place on this stream, you guys. I do want to apologize. Like, today we didn't have a set topic, but kind of continuing on from last week, talking about eBay and Amazon. It is what it is. Like, eBay is eBay, Amazon is Amazon. They're both e-commerce platforms. You can make a lot of money on both. But it's I think I think it's good to
I
stick
just
to
read
one.
it. I just read it in the comments. It's so funny.
Yeah. I think it's good to stick with one or like master one and then go to the other, because if you're all over the place, it's just gonna take a toll on your business.
But I'm a little over the place though. Over the place though.
You
Yeah.
guys get a lot of returns for eBay.
Now return rate's probably like 6%.
I mean, I said it before. For mine right now, it's 3.6%.
Oh, that's
Well,
not bad.
yeah, when I checked, mine was 6. It's probably lower than that though, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's just on eBay you can have the option where like the buyer pays, like if they return something they have to pay for their shipping back. Like, so that's just like,
Yeah, Poshmark 0%, 0% return.
yeah. And then there's other platforms.
selling so much. I sell so much less right now. But again, I said like I'm a little over the place because I still eBay right now is like my 60% of my business. Then Poshmark, Goat, StockX are the other 40. All of them together. But and whatnot too though. But it's just a different platform. It's just for other stuff. But Rodriguez, you should do whatnot to put all the Amazon returns. Just drop it there, and you can
All my Halloween bolos.
Jesus.
maybe in Halloween. But at least like you said that you do clothes though. Like just put some clothes in there. You don't have return clothes to you. You don't have like 50 items.
Yeah, I have some. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think Whatnot is just a good place to dump your shitty inventory. And that's just what I do. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, that's what I do. I lose money every stream, but like, I'd rather have that money, like, let's say just the buy cost back or a little bit less than the buy cost, and just have that inventory sit, because I just don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it flowing.
Yeah. So we're 47 minutes in. I think I'm gonna call it. You guys, thank you. We had, I think, at certain point 16 people in here. It was lit.
You leave, we stay.
Appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream. If you have any questions, if you're watching the replay, drop them down below. I will answer them. Gladly answer them. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Antonio and Rodriguez.
See you tomorrow.
For coming on. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay great.
Thursdays.